All right, good evening. I'm going to want to keep this really simple, but I think it's really important, especially right now, that you have a great understanding as to why you want to trade or swap in this stuff. Fiat dollar, reserve notes by the Fed. By the way, the Fed is not part of the US government. They want to make it sound as though it's not independent. You want to trade this stuff for this. Why? Okay. I'm going to show you a little visual tonight. Okay. And if you can grasp that one point, then you will see why it is so important that any free dollars that you have, that you transfer that energy, what little there is left, into something sound, something strong, something that has kept our strong throughout history. We'll take a look at that as well. So this is good stuff. I'm a teacher, so I'm giving you a little visual. Let's see how it works. Okay. These things often go, sudden. We're gonna do the best. Yeah. Oh geez, I already got and for crying out loud. Okay. Excuse me. All right, we are ready to roll. Okay, so our water that I'm pouring in, that represents our economy. Okay? Our economy back in 1913 is when our dollar, the Fed, came into existence. And that little red dye that I just placed in, you see it there. Oh, I'm going to just hammer it down, get it off my face, and I think you'll be bad. Okay, so if you look at this, you can see very intensely red. And at that time in 1913, when our dollar was established, it was strong. Okay, it was strong. But over time, fiat dollar always goes weak. Always. Look at any fiat dollar that in existence from these central banks that they have created. Now, at first, our dollar was backed by gold. It was backed by gold, precious metals. And the reason that's so important is because you have to actually do work in order to be able to get this out of the ground. You don't just run off paper and say it's worth something. Okay. That's basically what our dollar is right now. But in 1971, it was taken off the gold standard. And water I just poured in represented that. And you can see that really nice, intense red that was there as well. Not doing so hot. So in 1971, Nixon said, hey, you know what? We don't need the gold standard anymore. We could get into reasons why he said that. It was a mistake no matter what. Okay. So our dollar started to take a dump, and it was dumping even yeah, still kind of dropping before that anyways. It's fiat. But yeah, that dollar dropped. Then we have lofty budgets, lofty budgets. Just print just fire up that printing press and just keep that thing rolling. All these budgets, all these dollars poured into our economy. And anytime you have that, it becomes more and more diluted. The dollar becomes weaker and weaker. And you can see that, look at the color of that. It just becomes a weaker and weaker dollar weaker and weaker red. Okay. That's exactly what is happening with a dollar. More and more of these things that are printed and thrown into the economy, the weaker they are. You have, look at you, strength, many, weak. Okay. It becomes diluted. And we continue to do that. And you can see this very clearly with the inflation that we have now. What happened during the pandemic? We had an alarming rate of money just poured, trillions poured into our economy. Oh my gosh, it was crazy the amount that was given. So it'll give us right to where we are today. And you can see that that nice, strong red, that dollar that we were representing there went bye-bye. Okay. It's no longer strong, very weak. You know what? If you traded this for this, your dollars didn't go weak. Heck no. And that's a couple examples I want to show you right now. So I got to put my little thingamajiggy on the share screen. Let's pop beautiful share screen. Excellent. There we go. And fantastic. All right. This beautiful chart, hopefully it makes a little bit more sense now that I showed you the visual that I did. But yes, the dollar came back in 1913. And yes, as you can see that it steadily declined. And in 1971, we lost that gold standard completely. And it's bottomed out. This chart actually stops in 2013. So folks, can you believe it? Can you imagine what it is today? This is 96%. You look at this chart, the dollar's lost around 96% of its value or its purchasing power. It was established in 1913. Okay, I wasn't lying to you. This is serious. Our dollar is decimated. Okay, and the sooner you get this stuff traded, get rid of the paper and get the real stuff, not the paper stuff, real stuff. Okay? The better. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but let me tell you, go ask your financial advisor, should I invest in precious metals? And if they say, oh, sure, do it on the stock market. Okay, run. All right. Look at this. Anytime you get this fiat money, look at this. Germany went down bad with it. Yep. Argentina, Zimbabwe. Those are just a few. Look at this. This is the example I want to show you, though. Back in 1965, all right, this stuff here, $1 could buy one of these. So in 1965, as you see on the screen there, 2,500 ounces, okay, or 2,500 of these could buy a Ford Mustang. All right. In 2020, what you're looking at there, 2020, 2,500 of these, what do you think it could buy you? You pretty much figure that out, right? What the tires, steering wheel, I don't know. Maybe a down payment. That's about it, right? However, with this, had you swapped back in 1965, you'd buy now 2 Ford Mustangs. Okay. You talk about keeping this strong. That's exactly what this stuff does. It keeps this strong. The day you, yeah, the day you swap this for this, history has shown us that it becomes that red color, no longer diluted. Let me show you a chunk of gold here. What's the gold done? Oh, look at this. I'm not going to, I could show you 3, 4, 5 different ones of these. Do them. Look at this. The same amount of gold is worth about 3 times as much as it was 20 years ago. in 2001, you could buy one house, just one, 626 ounces, something about like this. This is an ounce of silver. 626 could buy you a house of gold, or 169,000 of these. But in 2021, 20 years later, take a look and see what gold can buy you. Not just one, it can buy you 3 houses. And you know what? It doesn't now cost you 626 ounces. It only costs you 579 ounces of gold. 3 houses. But you know what? If you were to spend this just 20 years ago, you'd have to pay $347,000 for each house. Guys, I hope that you now see these examples, okay? But I hope that you can see clearly. I'm going to stop my share. I hope that you can see very clearly how important it is to transfer this, okay, this diluted, look at that, diluted dollar. It's no longer strong, folks. Whatever you have left of this, don't wait, don't hesitate. Trade it. Trade it today as much as you can for this, okay? And you'll keep this strong. All right? Now, maybe you say, geez, and finally, yeah, that makes sense. I hope it does. You say, well, what do I do next? Look it, I'm going to be given in the next 2 parts 2 strategies that my company has come up with that are fantastic. Or how do I do this stuff? Okay. And I'm going to share both with you. So be looking for those. I'll probably have it on my Precious Metal site, but I'll make it available online as well. You can call me anytime. Get me on Facebook. You can call me. I don't know that I don't have my phone number out, but you can on Facebook. Todd Newman, by the way. Now, look it. I'll give you those other 2 parts. Geez, wait, come on, I want to start transferring. All right. Get a hold of me. Know what my company's about. You'll want a trusted source. You're right. You don't know what exactly to trust, because when you're buying the physical stuff, you better make sure that it's a well-known trusted source, or you're going to you could make mistakes with it. Okay. So next time we'll get into those 2 strategies and how this company deals with this, and what a benefit to you to join this company, to be able to get this. There's no question about it. Big benefit. I hope you recognize it as well. All right. Have a good night.